To fans, this is TheSkullKlown. I was going to do a video on April 4th, mainly because it was my anniversary of me here being on YouTube. So, yeah, on April 4th, 2014 was my anniversary, and I didn't do nothing about it. I was going to do something, but it was already too late once I found out. But, here's a video of me talking about Kingdom Hearts 3. Should Sora and Kairi get together? Now, this is a conversation that people will say yes, and other people will say no, and other people will say, I don't care what happens to them. This is something that mostly no one has not talked about. Now, some people have. I'm not saying a lot of people haven't, but some people have. But they just brush it off like it's nothing. But you don't understand. It's part of the story, basically. It was part of Kingdom Hearts 1. Then it was part of Kingdom Hearts 2. And then they just basically didn't touch it afterwards. You know how anime, they poke love at each other sometimes, but they don't do anything until, you know, the saga ends or some shit like that, or the series ends. They might do that with Kingdom Hearts 3, like they finally would put Kairi and Sora together. Now, a lot of people might say, you know, I don't want all this drama, all this romance and everything like that. You could do it. You could do romance, but not pay too attention to it. You could. You actually could. And it's been done many times in video games. I mean, look at Mario Brothers. Literally. Do you have any connection with Peach and Mario? Do you have any connection? No. No whatsoever. It's just same with the princess. What's Mario going to get after? Cake. But this has happened a lot of times. So, a lot of people might say, should Kairi and Sora be together, or should you just blah? Or should Riku and Sora get together? You know, Riku and Sora, you guys are weird. And it's not you guys either. It's it's the company too, Square. They kind of poke fun of it too. And really because it's anime. Kingdom Hearts is anime. A lot of people might say, fuck you, it's not anime. Actually is. It's anime, but it's a different type of way they do an anime. They're not doing it by drawing or anything. They're doing it by computer, obviously. And they're doing a pretty good job of it. And they're putting Disney characters in it. What's Final Fantasy? It's anime. Final Fantasy is anime. Yes, Final Fantasy is an RPG thing, yes and that. But it's also anime. It's always been anime. A video game animation. RPG-ish. There. But if Sora and Kairi do get together, how will you react? This is how I will react. Finally! May I say more? But if you guys don't want them to be together, that's totally fine. Hell, even sometimes I'd be like, what's the fucking point anymore? Let's just have Riku be with Sora and let this whole thing end. But it's always been like that. Like I said, anime. Anime's always done that sometimes. That's why it's so funny. You'll poke around with that. And there's a lot of fan fiction of Kairi and Sora together. It's just weird. It's crazy. That's how anime is. And I've been knowing that for a long, long time. And deservedly so. I mean, it is what it is. But if you guys don't think Sora and Kairi don't get together, that's fine. But if you do think that they should get together, do you think it should be, like, should be like most people might say, I don't want it to be the main focus of the game To tell you the truth, that wasn't even the main focus of the other two games. Yes, it was to find Kairi and Riku, but it was way more than that. You know, just finding the friends is just a little bit piece of it inside the big giant circle of what they have to do. So, when Kairi and Sora do eventually get together, even if it is in Kingdom Hearts 3 or not, if it is, about damn fucking time. If it's not, we just have to wait a little bit longer for the fans that want it. And if the people that don't want it, okay then. I can understand why you don't want it, the drama and the romance, and it's just the oogie googie stuff that you don't want. You just want to listen to the fucking story. And like I said, video games don't really poke fun in that anyways. Usually they don't. Usually you don't be like, oh yes, they love each other. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? They really don't do that. And especially, like I said, even in video games. Even if it's part of the storyline, then yes. But if it's just a little side thing, then no one's not going to pay too much attention to it. But if it does happen, great. If it doesn't, oh well. So, this is TheSkullKlown signing off. Have a nice day. Join me on Facebook as Driverless, and on Twitter as TheSkullKlown. There's nothing else to say about this. It was just a little short video. It probably wasn't short if I kept talking. But I just wanted to know, what would you guys think if Riku, if Riku and Sora get together? Well, what do you think about that? But if Kairi and Sora get together, how would you feel? And would you think it would be good, or would you think it would be bad, or you just don't want it, or you just never want them to touch it, this and that? And I think eventually they will touch it. They will put it on Kingdom Hearts eventually, because eventually, I mean, to me, if you're gonna keep hyping it up, like, if you're gonna tease it and everything, just fucking do it. Just don't stop teasing it. Just do it for Kingdom Hearts 3, just to get it over with. And you don't have to put the whole lovey-dovey on it. I mean, like I said, video games don't do that a lot. That's pretty much bullshit now. So, whatever. See you guys.